Boone County is home to this state's only urban search and rescue task force, Missouri Task Force 1.
Task force members move in when disasters force others out. I met two task force members who weave through the rubble to rescue those trapped beneath the surface.
I went to 9/11,
Hurricane Sandy,
Hurricane Katrina,
Joplin,
Oklahoma City, F5 tornado.
Moore, Oklahoma,
the Colorado floods.
When disaster turns towns to rubble, Task Force 1 moves in.
That's the greatest thing that you can possibly do is save a life.
But some of the task force's most valuable members walk on all fours.
They'll go basically to hell and back for us to be able to find somebody.
There is no technology out there that comes anywhere close to what these dogs' noses can do.
Jack and Daisy are two of Task Force 1's 10 live find dogs.
They can go into an area that might not be safe for people to go into. We don't want to risk another human life if we don't have to.
Good job!
In those devastating events where all you really see is debris, they're working off of their noses and that scent of that live human scent. So it could be an individual that's covered up that's not readily identifiable to us, but they can pick right up on it and hone us right in on a target.
In order to become a certified live find canine, the dogs have to pass tests for directability,
Down. Good.
agility, bark alerts, and be comfortable working the pile. All of the dogs have to be recertified every 3 years, but the training is constant and they can be put to the test here at the Boone County Training Grounds at any time. So we put them to the test to see if they could find me when I'm hiding in the rubble. Within a matter of seconds, a furry face greeted me in my hiding spot. Time and time again, the dogs easily found us.
They're not your typical pet, they're not your typical tool to where you have to keep them locked away, you know, and only brought out to do this job, and they actually live with us and enjoy it.
But it's a tough job. The search dogs often have to retire after just a few deployments.
This environment's really hard on their joints and their bones, and we have a lot of orthopedic injuries. I've had a couple of dogs that have gone out on medical disability and retired early.
To show appreciation for the canine team members, a dog is among the responders sculpted in Volunteer Plaza outside Boone County Fire Headquarters.
I think it just shows that element, that canine element, is truly a member of the team.
None of the men in the statue were modeled after a specific person, but the dog was. His name was Hawk, and he was Kathy Schultz's first dog with the task force.
It's like seeing him again. It's kind of nice. We learned a lot together and had that bond. And then being able to go to 9/11 was pretty remarkable.
For Task Force 1, their tools,
He enjoys this job a lot.
but for their handlers, their travel buddies, companions, and heroes.
More than anything, it's us helping other people and knowing that all that hard work is put to good use.
And in addition to the live find search dogs, the task force also has human remains detection dogs. They come in after the initial responses try to recover victims from the scene, and that is, of course, to give the victims' families some closure. So very important roles that they play.
I would say so.